But
you could just
we're
see.
live from Mimi LaShawn, though, right? You
Yeah.
gotta log this out.
Yeah. Once I'm logged in the StreamYard, it's good. I don't need to stay logged into Facebook.
You solid go.
I just needed to get started.
You do this shit. Cause Tone is the
It's kind of dark, bro.
Yeah. The lights on not back there.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, it seemed better now that we zoomed in.
That's what it is. It's
Hey,
fine.
I look good in this muted light.
Why are we all in
See,
black?
this brings us back to why we're starting the show the way that we're starting it.
That's not how we started the show.
It is those. All right, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and introduce myself and my co-host, just in case this is your first time joining us. If it is, better late than never. So,
That's the name of the episode.
technically, yeah,
Yeah,
because
better
I'm
late than never.
late as fuck getting Jelly Bean hair ready. So, to my left, we got Pod God Fresh, the narcissist,
Shit.
Yo,
Juan in the building.
you gotta relax.
Shit.
To my right, we got Mr. Tone Deaf, both of the Deaf Fresh Show. Make sure y'all catch them. Y'all on Saturdays now, right?
Yep,
Y'all just
that's-
transition.
Yeah, that's why we've been
And
promoting.
now
I
on
just
Saturdays. I want to apologize for kicking off late, but again, if this is the first time joining us, I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi Some 100, or Cummer Walker if you're nasty. Make sure you check out my OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/Cummer_Walker. Hey, I gotta log in.
You're like a fucking unicorn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shit, she's a sexual unicorn.
like my little pony.
My little homie.
man. I ride like a pony too.
You know what, bro? See,
My
that's
little
your
homie.
fault. Oh, that's the
So-
latest post, and you didn't see it.
See, look at this. Look, give me this.
Yeah.
Give me this.
I don't. Why do you use the one with the crown?
So,
You're not crown
Now-
worthy at this moment. You're in the bin.
on the way here, Juan asked me a question. He said, Mimi, why do people feel that I'm mean? No, it's not that Juan is a mean individual, but he
Right.
is a dick.
Wait a minute.
He is a dick. And when you compare him to the rest of us, you know, whether it's me, Monte, Maul, of course he is a shit ton milder than, you know,
I'm a nice guy.
being our
compared
brother. So the thing is, he doesn't understand how he's a dick. He doesn't know how he comes off that makes him a dick.
Right. And
He's just recently started going to Facebook jail. So if that's not a confirmation that even Mark thinks that, hey, this guy's a dick, we got to give him a break. I don't know what else to tell you.
30 days in the bing now.
But
Bruh, you can't keep saying things like that and
Bro.
expect not to be.
That's a nice picture.
Shout out to Rudy.
You know,
see,
like I
as a
actually
guy,
I-
you try see how you tried to spin it in the car, but the picture just really tells you. Because he wants to know, well, dang man, you know, yes, you are, because you say a lot of fucked up shit. Okay. And the
Okay.
way that you reference it, like when you hashtag everything that you say, like Pod God Fresh, like you have to put your stamp on it. You narcissistic as fuck.
Tone.
And the fact that Pod God, like nigga, you're referring to yourself as a god. If that is not the most narcissistic thing that you can do. Oh, we ain't got no come back to that because you know. So I don't even know why the fuck you was
Hey,
arguing against
First
it.
of all, there's this one guy who is a rapper that you know, and you like his music a lot. He referred to himself as the king of the South. And if you had a problem with it, you come see me.
Look,
Now, if
That
anybody
doesn't
got a
negate the
problem
fact
with
that-
me
That does
being,
not negate the fact you're narcissistic.
at all.
well, you know, hey,
The narcissist Juan Luger.
Yeah, so
if you don't love yourself, who's gonna love you?
There's a limit to expressing your love
I'm so-
publicly.
okay.
But you can love yourself all you want to, because self-love is the best love.
Right.
it is.
Take
So
that
make
one-
sure
take-
that you shop www.cummerscandycloset.com because if there's anything we promote, it's
Good
self-love.
setup.
Like, you know what I'm
It's a
saying?
good setup, Tone. This is a great setup. What was it?
I've been working on my lobs. I've been working on promoting more of the. I did Mimi a movie poster. Um,
I don't even want to know.
it's not a bad. It doesn't even look bad. Mimi actually liked it.
No, it's for the pod.
It's for the
It's not
pod.
I was
for the
finna say like,
OnlyFans or anything.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I could honestly do that
See,
with
here
a
I go
straight
again,
face.
being bougie. Y'all saw that? I was trying to scroll on the screen.
It's not your fault. You have a touchpad laptop.
Yeah, it's
that
second nature to
that
me,
nigga
man.
said this mouse don't work. I can't screen.
It's okay. So
All right.
how was you guys' week? How's your weekend so far?
I went to work yesterday, and I went to work Friday.
Actually, I start working on Saturdays starting next week. So the interns are now full shift on Saturdays for most people podcast.
So what time do you get off on Saturdays?
I won't get off till 6:30, but that's why literally straight down the freeway, scoop you straight here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just adding myself to the live since myself is currently suspended.
Oh
So I
yeah, I
gotta
forgot. We
tag
got to start
myself.
doing that now.
Yeah.
Start tagging you.
I'm
in
not
there.
out until after Thanksgiving, folks. I'm in
Shout
Facebook
out.
jail until
All right,
November
but meanwhile,
27th.
shout out to Dino. Of course, he's in the group chat. Shout
Now,
out
see,
to
I was so
Bree.
busy logging in that I
Yeah, no,
wasn't
you're
even
still
in the
doing that. Shout
comments.
out to Bree.
Oh, I missed a lot.
I am probably gonna be in.
Thank you, sir. The intro was.
He definitely got off. What's up?
Yeah, so I'm
What's
probably
up?
in jail until
Hey, Misha.
the ugliest sweater party.
What?
What day? What actual day is the sweater party? Is it
I
the
don't-
Saturday or the Sunday or the Friday?
It's either Friday or the Saturday.
I hope it's Friday. I love.
Everybody loves unicorns except Voldemort. He was a fag. He was eating them and shit.
That means he loved them.
Nah,
It
he
tastes
was just
great.
using them.
Like
He
chicken.
was using them to stay alive and
Difficult
shit.
as
Like
fuck.
chicken.
That you can't say pancake. That word was difficult.
You leave Misha alone.
Let me see.
Okay. I don't know who Misha is, but
I don't
Yeah.
need that. Just let him
I have a list. I have a
Yeah,
list.
You need a whooping with a switch for 100 bags of chips. Man. Why? That's me. I will sit there and I will eat fucking 100 bags of chips back to back to
It's
back.
not enough chips in them bags to justify needing 100 of them. Though.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so-
no, that shit. Like, cause I even as a kid, I wasn't a candy person.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm barely a candy
let-
person. I'm more of a chocolate person.
That's still candy. Different
No, it's not.
different type of candy.
Sorry, y'all. I'm catching up on the comments. I
It's a
was
candy
logging in.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I-
that nigga had radio silence. He made it seem like I was just so off the mark when we was in the car. But that when I told him by the time we started the show,
look,
he ain't even had nothing to say about it.
I'm not a narcissist.
No, that
Why? Just accept it.
I will not.
hit me for your
The
OnlyFans
narcissist.
posters. Oh, see, I'm part of the TDR team, and the only reason why I even have any posters because I don't do marketing like that is because this nigga be like, "Hey, let me put some shit together," because he be practicing for
Right.
himself, and then I end up with
On a
something new.
poster.
It's not stuff that I be requesting.
You just end up on the poster. 'Cause the only thing she ever requested was the flyer for her pop-up shop.
I know you didn't.
I
Why you
think-
sitting in my chair? Fuck. Oh, you have a chair?
Bitch, you
You
ain't
have
got
a chair?
job right now.
Shit.
You on a sabbatical, fam.
Nigga ain't said I'm taking FMLA extended leave or nothing.
Right, like he man, just
I'll just quit.
right, low key.
Well, if you see the way the studio's set up now, bruh, there's no other place for me to sit at, really, anyway.
Right.
See, that's why I was telling him about the game show shit. I'm like, you can come up with the idea, but just let somebody else host it.
Yeah.
You got to
This nigga's just rude.
Jawbreakers. You petty. I should tell nobody what. What I do? I don't even know what I said.
But so Tom,
What's up, sir?
I bought the 100 bags of chips
No, I'm not the one who had a
'Cause-
problem. It's Dino.
No, you didn't.
because I think that it was more cost efficient than to keep going to the gas station buying chips.
I'm not. I understand your logic. It's just that certain chips, just buy the big ass bags. You're gonna get the same amount for the less price.
He need to be fired. Yeah, but I've always been like that. Like I can get so many bags of chips, especially if I'm making a fucking mix.
Right.
I will eat chips back to
See,
back to
now
back to back.
that would
Just
make
keep
sense.
keep opening bags up and just eating a whole bunch of chips. But yeah, I've never been like a candy person like that. Like there were certain candies that I liked as a kid, but I've never just been able to sit there and just eat that shit like I could. Chips,
Like, bro, I was finna have the
chips
bar.
get you through it, man.
Man, yeah. So, like, look, fam, look.
Chips and Cheez-Its.
If y'all niggas just wanted a bag of chips, like, I do that.
Yeah.
Now you got what? The
What?
flaming hot
Hot fries.
Well,
hot
I got
fries.
exciting
Yeah.
news about my weekend.
What other than you other than you and your multiple
What's horrible? The chips? I don't give a fuck about none of that sodium,
So
nigga. I need it
you
all.
know what's funny? Like niggas, like yeah, man, hot fries.
Hey,
That's
we
terrible.
actually had two plugs though, because you got to look at when mom was dating Craig, we had the Frito Lay plug. But then remember, oh boy,
winter weight
what's his
loaded.
name? TY or whatever. Remember he had that store down there by your
That was an
school.
old nigga,
He
wasn't
was
it?
trying to fuck mom. So remember, he used to let us come get whatever we wanted out of the store in the morning. I used to just take it to Webster and sell it. All the free shit that I used to get from niggas that was trying to fuck on my mom.
The fact
I
that
used
his
to just
name
hawk
was
it off and sell
TY
it.
lets you know that's
100%
an
profit.
old nigga.
Throw it short for Tyrone.
Winter weight loading. Shit.
Yeah,
Shit, I'm trying to lose weight.
man. Yeah, but niggas like, man, 100 bags of hot fries is too much. I'm like, if someone gave you 100 of your favorite thing, wouldn't nobody judge you? Shut the fuck up.
I gifted my sister for her birthday like 200 bags of flaming hots.
And what? Right, because that's her favorite chip,
That
ain't
was
it?
her favorite chips,
All right
man.
then. My favorite chip is hot fries.
It
I don't
was
got a
just
plug no
chip.
more. Yeah, man. For sure.
Wasn't Juan the Walmart plug?
No, this is an inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Whenever my mom was going out to get dick late, she would
Oh.
tell us, "Hey, I'm going to Walmart. I'll be back." Because Walmart in Germantown was 24 hours. So
She would eventually
we
come.
knew that she had a dick appointment. She was finna go to a telly and get knocked down. But she used to be like,
All
"I'm
the
going to
stories
Walmart. I'll
people
be
come
back."
up with.
Because that was the only excuse to be out the house that late.
Late.
Yeah.
The excuses people come up with to go to appointments, fam.
Motherfucker don't come back
Yeah.
with nah. It Walmart bag.
At least stop at Walmart on your way back.
Man, said, you could at least went in there and got some paper towels,
Got some chips,
tissue or something.
box of
I'm like, bro,
plastic
you ain't
forks.
came back with not a damn fruit snack,
Right,
no Windex,
something.
no nothing. You just went in there window shopping.
You can make him pay for it.
I could just imagine all the random shit you go in Walmart when you don't need to be in there. Like just to cover us, like so you came back with like some bubble gum, some Windex.
A box of Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches.
None of
you
this
don't
shit go
need.
together.
Damn, you've been on a little fuckathon with the content lately, huh? Who's that?
Dino, who else is gonna be?
No, I didn't see anything that was spelled off for me to
He has
pinpoint
he has actually been using his
You
vocabulary
know what?
properly.
I have though. Like I've been going. I keep telling people like, stop fucking playing with me. I've been going crazy with content. Like I have at least 6 scenes that I haven't even edited yet that I still have to post, and we record every single week. So if you are not subscribed, you are definitely missing out.
Dino really just openly come to the chat and start the conversation.
About her OnlyFans.
Right. I'm like, I know we're gonna get there at some point. In
She
the
was
show.
literally segueing when I asked her about her weekend. That was the setup
But like,
to talk about a particular scene that she mentioned the week before.
Yeah.
See, we could be in the hallway and Dino just find a way to bring us back to this goddamn freak shit.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh my!
Come on, what
Nah.
we saying, bro?
No, Dinkins pussy is built for tough, nigga. We don't play that shit over here.
Dog, I'm going back over by the booth.
You get your signs. I did. I got
You
I got an
wireless
Uber sticker.
headphones and
Cause my
I know how
homeboy
to
he
put the
actually
headphones
said that
up.
he had like whatever lights and shit. But he's in Vegas. Shout out to Mike Lawson, Kenneth Austin, and bro is coming up. So I guess I can give him his shout out early, even though we end up doing it again. But all these weak ass Scorpios, bro. I'm so tired.
Oh
of
my!
everybody.
Yeah, his birthday is.
Fam is Mimi. We go discuss. No, he's saying it. He's saying you just, throw it in there kind of early. They
Right.
know we go get to it eventually, but you
Right.
come in right away and get the party started type shit.
Right.
Like Mystico, you just
Like
walk
we
in with
all
your
know we here to fuck, and he the nigga
right,
that walk in with his dick out.
right. Like, just walking with
Like,
my
wait
dick
a
in my
minute, bro.
hand.
Like,
Like,
wait a
be
minute, wait a
cool.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Chill out, bro.
We were
Have
having,
some
we
have
were
some hors d'oeuvres
right.
first,
We were
bro.
having crackers
Well,
and
I
small
mean,
talk.
but since we here, we can go right
We're
ahead and jump
playing
into
the
my weekend.
icebreaker game.
Right.
Chill
Yeah,
out.
so on Friday, I was supposed to do scenes both Friday and Saturday. So if you are subscribed, you already know like I work with the same person. You know, we got our little shit and we going. We got momentum right now. Like we killing shit.
Gets the party.
It's provocative.
But on Friday, you know, we were supposed to have a scene, but it was going to be different because this time we were using an actual cameraman. So instead of the standard, just me setting up GoPro tripods, clipping shit on angles and everything, an actual cameraman.
So you really had a nigga that was standing there
with the boomstick.
getting in the undercarriage, catching angles.
Ice. Who said something about ice?
We were talking about icebreaker. And he was like, I don't even like ice.
No,
Oh, speaking of, y'all want water?
Sure.
but yeah, so I actually would prefer alcohol. We ain't got none.
I got tequila.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. So we actually had a cameraman because this particular person, ooh, and it's chill. This particular person, homeboy of mine, like, you know, he's solid. So I know it's not a creepy ass nigga. Now he actually wants to start his own production company and produce his own porns. Like he got a whole bunch of ideas and shit. You know, he just want people to put it in motion. Now for me, it was kind of a me helping him out. It's not me acting blind. It's just I be tuning him out. So if I'm not actively listening, I don't know what the fuck they saying or what they talking about. So I didn't hear shit about them talking about an icebreaker because I tuned them out. Because they like to talk while I'm fucking talking.
You weren't talking.
So I'm saying how I've developed the habit of tuning y'all out because y'all do that shit a lot. But yeah, so anyway, now
Hey, you started on the DFS with us.
got
You
the
know how
little
this
young
goes.
bull. You know what I'm saying? And he is dope. He is such a sweetheart. Like he is so nice, well mannered, and just he knows what he's doing. So our vibe and chemistry on film is dope. I think the whole production aspect,
He's
like when
new.
coming in and seeing like the actual big, like the big umbrella light type shit, and you got somebody else in the room, like he's not used to that. So we had a little technical
Had
difficulties.
to have a pep talk.
It didn't work.
Had to call in the
It didn't
fluffer.
work. And it's so funny because my guy he suggested the he's like, no, it's not that, because you know, her. I think it's kind of fucking with me a little bit. So
Are you
he's
okay,
like,
Juan? You
Yeah.
looked confused at fluffer. Okay.
yeah. So he's like, all right, you know what? Maybe I just need to kind of clear my head a little bit. I'm finna go downstairs to the car and smoke. So I'm like, all right, you know, maybe that'll take the edge off or whatever. Cause it's like he would get there, but he couldn't stay. I think he couldn't focus. So he kept gummy worming.
Ugh.
Yeah.
On camera.
Don't ruin gummy.
He kept gummy worming.
Ugh.
And I could tell like he was so visibly frustrated and like he was embarrassed. And he thought that I was, because he asked me, he was like, you mad at me? I'm like, no.
Like,
I'm like, I understand, like, this is new to you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, you're not used to having a whole nother nigga in the room while you're doing whatever. And then, you know, it's the lights is brighter than what they usually are.
You got
And, you know, you
real
got
ass
somebody talking
cameras,
and trying
right.
to, you know what I'm saying? Like saying, well, all right, well, how about y'all turn this way? So
Right.
this angle, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's intimidating for anybody. Y'all
So-
know that I'm
so
awkward as
basically,
fuck.
he's learning the difference between amateur porn and a professional setting.
See these
I mean,
mi-
it's still
these,
amateur, but
these
I mean,
mixtape
still
rapping
amateur.
ass niggas.
Yeah,
doing
No.
that.
that's what it is.
but
It's
that's
like,
for me. That's like,
You
y'all
try-
know that I'm extremely awkward. I was high as fuck Friday night, though. I got kind of lucky. Like, I forgot I had edibles
Yeah,
in one of my bags.
get high.
I was high as fuck.
BlueChew.com. Go get you some.
Yeah, but you know, and I had to tell him, I'm like, I'm not upset. I said, you are consistently like, we never have this issue. So it's not like I'm a person that you just not working with and trying to make a first impression on type shit. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
And he was used to the mixtapes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
freestyling
He
it.
was freestyling. He was used to the mixtapes. Then he was like, "Hey,
it's like,
tonight is the album night."
nah,
Niggas got to get you to pop on command. You don't know how to
Vince,
do it.
Vince called him up.
His
Oh, you
wrestler.
got his call
Oh, he
up.
got his
He was
call
like,
up.
wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, this ain't NXT, bro.
Yeah, so he left. He went downstairs to go smoke, and then cameraman kind of got his pants pulled down. Now that one stayed up. I kind of wanted them to switch.
What the fuck, fam?
What?
Okay, wait, hold on, time out. Cause
You know what's funny? There be
Yeah.
porn that
The
be
kid-
like that for
the-
real.
No, and I told him I was like, I am so mad. I said because he got so many tattoos. I'm like, you didn't wear like a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, because that could have been like a little segue into, oh well, cameraman was so turned on, I had to type shit, and that could have been another caption. Like that was a whole nother scene
It could
type
have been
shit.
a whole nother
So I
thing.
had the
wait.
ideas there, but no. Now, for context, like this is somebody who I fucked with before, and
So the cameraman-
he's also been on my OnlyFans before,
Okay.
so he's not a
not
okay,
new.
wait,
nigga.
hold on, time
Yeah.
out, time out. Hold on. I have questions. Can we take a break for questions?
sure.
Because I have a few.
I think so too. I think he'll be all right.
I think
just
now
that
that he
first
understands,
time,
yeah,
is he didn't really know what to expect, what he was walking into,
So-
or anything.
he gonna go
so
home and
So-
give himself a
I
pep
do. I
So
think he'll be fine
so
next time.
so the new young man that you have been dropping all these fire ass mixtapes with,
Mhm.
The young bull.
the young bull, did he know the cameraman?
No,
So he don't know this man.
no,
He figured he here to do a job.
right.
Does he know that you two have had
No.
a working relationship?
It's not-
Oh, well, that came out because he told him. He was
Oh, okay.
like, oh, well, me and Mimi kind of like, because he kind of looked. But it's crazy because
why would the
my camera
cameraman-
guy, like, he texted me. My phone was on airplane mode because one of my angles was from the phone. So, I got the two GoPros plus I got my phone. One thing he did show me though is like the videos coming from my phone from now on is gonna be like super, super dope. They was clear before, but now, nigga, gonna go nuts. But
So-
anyway,
So Tom,
What up, fam?
could you imagine?
Nope, I
there
can't.
ain't no
But
juice
we,
in there.
yeah, I had just literally showed this nigga. He said no.
Because I'm not drinking tequila, Negro.
You want lemon or watermelon?
I think I will take watermelon. Go ahead with your question, Mom.
So Tom,
What up, fam?
can you imagine? Let's say you are in this situation.
Okay.
You have a young lady, and
Okay.
y'all are gonna make a video.
All right.
You pull up.
Most definitely.
She got a cameraman.
Okay.
So you like, oh, this big time. This real shit.
Was I told in advance?
No.
So I'm just
Just
showing up and
boom.
it's
No.
This is my
You
scenario.
can't change the scenario.
Okay.
He knew in
Oh,
advance.
so
okay.
he
So
knew
he
in
knew.
advance.
Okay.
He
So I
knew in
know.
advance.
Okay.
We planned this.
So he know that
So I
this,
know I'm getting my call up.
Actually, not only did he plan it, it was his idea.
Ah.
I said, all right, that actually works because I got a homeboy that asked me if we ever needed anybody.
Okay. So Tom, this is
So okay. So what you're saying is I go and I pitch my
This
idea.
is now
the
your this is whole new now. So this is now your idea.
So I go and I pitch my idea to Triple H. And Triple H said, "Sure,
We'll take it to the
we're
boss.
gonna take it to the big people." And they be like, "All right, fam. Next Thursday, showtime."
Now, in the midst of you being on this show,
You don't hit the finisher.
Oh shit.
you don't, fuck a wrestling analogy. You go to this place because this was your idea to fuck this girl on camera. She was like, I got a homeboy who wants to, get into this industry, so he's filming.
Okay.
We can use him. He got me.
All right.
You get to the situation.
Because
Okay.
that means we're both getting the
Okay,
experience.
Okay. No.
you get to the situation. Your dick will not stay where it should be to put the moves on little bitch.
Can we pause for a minute?
What?
You just say pause, bro.
Okay,
You
pause.
talked about my dick, and
Okay.
that's just not cool.
Your dick, pause.
Okay.
It's
thank
not working. You say, you know what? This is a bit much. I step outside.
you. Okay.
You know,
Gotta go have a pep talk.
gotta have a pep talk. You gotta
We
chill.
gotta have honey and macaroon on the set. That's what we gotta do.
Then
But we've never had that issue before, so I was
you come back, and the cameraman has his dick in your date. Like, what the fuck is this about, fam?
Actually, I had just popped it out of my mouth when he knocked.
That was like, bro.
So from the time it took me to walk to the door to open it, he was dressed again. But I think he felt like something. I was like, dang. I was like, maybe my chin is wet or like my makeup is inconsistent around my
Bro,
mouth.
like, what the fuck? God. See, and this is why I got kicked off Facebook, because you got to punch the motherfucker in the face for that.
It's not a
You
date.
you can't like honestly, bro. It's a working relationship.
I didn't know the cameraman was a worker.
Cameraman's
This is a work.
cameraman.
This is a work or a shoot.
Look, fam, you are in the sex industry, and at any given, I've watched Boogie Nights. Okay,
I
so
think we all have.
so at any given moment, a scene could be a scene.
Okay, so look, with the cameraman,
You're wrong.
we had
No, I don't
actually
see nothing wrong with
so
it.
with the
It's
cameraman,
bonus footage.
we hadn't been able to fuck in a while because like he got sick a while ago, then just work schedules, and then y'all know I was sick like a motherfucker for a while, and then once I got out, like I've been working with dudes, so like whenever I'm in a hotel, it's always with dude, and
Right.
I'm working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Got
like
me
even when I was
working,
fucking with
working
dude, it
day
was
in
still
and-
working, but it's like it's different now because I'm trying to I spent my weekend like collecting like media releases and shit. So I'm really, really, really trying to exclusively, like as much as possible, work with dude. Not on some cover type shit because I don't
The
care
young
what
bull
he
or
films.
the cameraman.
No, young bull.
Okay.
Because he's an actual content creator too. So it's a lot easier dealing with other content creators because like I said,
Right.
like with the release forms and everything, like it's better. It's less editing on my part as far as having to crop and shade and throw little, stickers and blurs and shit for people that aren't content creators. So it's a lot easier having the vibe and the energy and shit that me and him have. And I don't have to fucking crop him out of anything.
Right.
So that's like perfect. Cause a lot of the editing and shit that I used to have to do back then
Was
was
taking people
okay,
out.
well, I have to watch this entire video to make sure a part of his tattoo don't show or that special mole or little shit like that. I don't have to do that anymore. Hold on, let me see. It was a shoot. You can't have a sucker attack in porn. I mean, it was his first deal like that. So, it's
Bro,
whatever.
just out here.
When I was dealing with Kev, Sir Piper, like he had them big ass lights and shit. So even though it was just me and him, it was still like them big, humongous ass
He didn't want to shout
fucking
it.
lights. So I was still, I
You
guess
know we
I
got
was
them
used to
kinda
that
lights.
aspect. And then I was familiar with the guy in the room, but he kept saying that, like he was, telling my homie, he was like, he's like, I'm gonna have to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I want to do. He was like, I'm not used to, fucking the chick. Then, just another nigga in the room, just there type shit, like, But I think once he gets over it,
He'll be good.
or comes intoxicated enough, whatever. But then that makes me
Or
wonder
pop a
like
blue
how that
chew.
was gonna go because I invited him to the sex party that we are supposed to be having, and he's supposed to. It had to get canceled, but I invited him to that, and he was gonna go. So it's like he seemed like he was interested in everything, but it's like I don't know. People always think that they're ready until they see that they're not ready.
Right.
And that's
I-
one thing, like with fucking with me, like niggas is always doing this shit and they think they ready for something. And then when I come out my bag, it's like, oh wait, well I didn't know we was, trying to do that, or
these
I
niggas
was
is
just trying to-
mixtape rappers.
Yeah, man. Like I'm trying to take
Porn
shit to the
game
Grammys,
wild,
nigga.
fam.
These niggas is local.
You got all these amateurs,
Independent
but ain't nobody
mixtape
ready for the
rappers.
pros.
Yeah. But I won't even, like I said,
Street
I'm not
ball
I'm not
niggas.
go rag on them, attack them or nothing. Like I'm not even go
Yeah.
call it a sucker attack. I think it was just nerves. Like a lot of people think that it's much easier than what it is. Like it is not just okay. I'm gonna show up, pull my dick out, and get to it.
You know what?
Like you have to actually be entertaining. You have to make it
I was
interesting. You have to try to look like something. Like I don't know. I can't watch every type of porn because I feel like
Is that
people
why
not making
Wesley
effort.
Pipes is still in the game? Because he's entertaining.
probably. But low key,
That and he's basically inspiration to all the hood niggas that drink Hennessy
He
and
really is.
wear 8-ball coats and shit.
Who's still? Never mind.
and fucking Tim's.
Hey, nigga, everybody still wear Tim's.
Hey, but you know what though? Like I was
I definitely one of my new videos, Mr. Generous, he had on his Tim, so y'all gonna want to
Mr.
check that out.
Generous. Like, not these names.
smash a chick with my hat on. I'm
Yeah,
Mr. Marcus.
it's the one where like you halfway hanging off the bed, like her ass is like dangling towards the floor, and it just kind of like drilling from the top. Go check that out. It's dope. New content. Y'all were saying?
I wasn't saying nothing because I'm disgusted.
What are we here to talk about for real? 'Cause I'm
But
sick.
low key though, I was thinking about like not from the sexual aspect of what you just said, but I was thinking about that shit one day though.
What?
Like all the shit you say that you want to do as a kid, and then when you really think about it, like I don't know if I could do that shit.
Like what?
Playing football in front of 68,000 people. I'd fucking lose my fucking mind.
I mean, that's like
I
me.
can't do that.
But that's what they literally train for that though. So
Right. I'm like,
But there are a lot of things that I wanted to do, but you know how my anxiety is, and
Right.
being like crowds and shit like
Yeah.
that. That's just I can't handle that. That's why I don't do little simple shit like when we would go to the bar and everybody was doing karaoke and shit. Like I know the main point of like with karaoke is motherfuckers don't know how to sing. They just
right.
be drunk and
It's
it's
to be
whatever.
bad.
But it's just
I can't
all
have
of those eyes on me in person and like just sitting there just watching and shit. Like it makes me feel weird. I don't like direct attention and direct
Like,
spotlight.
is that why we haven't did a live show yet?
that could
When
be
I
it.
did, somebody left me hanging.
Are you ready to do another one?
Ready? No, but willing, yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Because I was just like, dog. And to think I wanted to be a fucking rapper. Now, with being a rapper, you can smoke weed and the shit will go away for the
You
moment.
should do another scene with the little MC. We have scheduling difficulties. We are looking to do something soon
Yo,
because she
how
actually
much
just.
do you watch? 'Cause,
All of it,
like,
apparently.
for you to
Who's
know
that Dino
who's,
again?
Yes.
Yeah.
because for you
It's
to
just-
know who's in the motherfucking scene.
Well, actually, I'm at that
Wow.
point where I feel like with the way that I've been dropping content and niggas know
She's
like the quality of my
she's damn near a
content,
weekly series
how
to these
long
niggas.
my content goes, like, you know,
You know, we
I don't
sitting
feel
here
like
waiting for the
niggas
next
really
episode of
appreciate me.
BMF.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
waiting
Like
for the next episode of Come and Walk.
with the OnlyFans pages that y'all have encountered that have been whack, boring, or they just whacking your shit like
Let church say
'cause-
amen.
because there was a like a free page I followed because it followed mine, I just followed it back.
It's
And she sent me
we have a problem.
a message to unlock that was
$7.
no, it was $10 to unlock the video.
It was like a 2-minute long video.
No,
I
it
bet.
was 30 seconds flat.
Wow.
Bro, if you don't get your bitch ass out my inbox.
You see, and
I
the
think that
problem is, Juan, we are stuck in a conundrum that we will never get out of. Because either A, we have these OnlyFans bitches that give us piss poor quality at like champagne cost.
Hey,
And
I was finna book at your hotel tonight. If I don't know if you there tonight, if you see my
but
name,
here's
just
the
do like
problem
this.
though. The person who everybody says has fire content, we cannot watch because it's this heifer right here. So we have a conundrum.
What's the conundrum?
We will never get the good shit.
We just gotta find somebody who has good shit.
Bruh, but look how much we would have to dig through and deal with people with bad content to finally find somebody with good content.
Yeah, I ain't got enough money for that.
And I ain't got enough time for that.
Sad.
So that's our
Yeah.
conundrum.
I stick to the free shit on Pornhub.
Even that's getting terrible.
It depends on what category you're looking at.
Bruh, I don't even want to know what category you be in.
Why is this so funny?
BBWs, simple shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Little BBW lesbian.
I just feel like, bro, you may go
Or
down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, but I feel like with
no, but
the effort.
you can end up in one.
that I put into my content, like one, I'm in hotels every single week. That shit costs money.
Nigga, how
I
many,
got real cameras, like
how many points have you racked up?
expensive equipment. Like that shit ain't cheap. I gotta take shit out of my inventory for, that I'm using for outfits and lingerie and shit. And
Yeah.
I just
And once you squirt on it, you can't put it back in the box.
all
Well,
sales,
whenever
all
I order
sales
my
are
inventory,
final.
I always get a sample, like a demo outfit, because that's what I have to model, like when I take pictures and shit.
That's nice of
Um,
them. Or do you have to,
and then I
or
use in
do
my
you just
videos.
order one extra all the
I
time?
order one extra
Okay.
all the time. I just don't actually stock that one in because that's considered like,
Yeah.
my demo stuff.
Yeah, because again, once you jizz on it, you can't put it back in the wrap.
Well,
What the
nine times out of
fuck
ten,
is
they'll
wrong
rip
with
it
you?
up during the middle of the scene, so it's not
I've
returnable
had
anyway.
that happen like so many times.
Yeah.
But a lot of the lingerie that I sell, it's crotchless. So, like the body stockings and like garters and stuff like that, like they're crotchless. So you don't have to worry about, oh man, now we horny and I gotta peel this shit off. No, it's pussy out. Pussy out.
I don't think bodysuits were made crotchless for fucking. I think they were made crotchless so people can go to the bathroom with no problem.
No,
But
they
you
are
freaky
made
fucks
crotchless
just
for
took it
fucking.
that way.
They're
I'm pretty
made
sure
crotchless for
OnlyFans
fucking.
wasn't meant for this. But look what niggas did.
It's called the evolution, bruh. Everything
Because now
has
I'm
to
so curious,
evolve.
and I
What are
want
you?
to go back to this message.
What are
I
you?
have to.
What are you curious about now?
I have to see which one sent this message to me.
Oh my god,
You're not finna get $10 out of me for 33 seconds.
that's it.
That better be
The good thing is you can actually see the length of time on some of them before you even decide to pay
that
for it.
better be the most fire 33 seconds in the history of mankind.
Like $10 for
For
33.
$10?
The 33s look like, bruh. My intro videos are longer than that $10.
Yeah, but I
That
just feel
33
like a lot of
seconds, I
niggas,
better
like
be able to bust a nut and
after
nobody
all of
touch me.
the weak ass OnlyFans pages and shit, like I feel like niggas is real shortchanging. So I'm trying to have a different price structure because it's attracted a lot of people, but I don't want to attract cheap people that feel like once they in the door they ain't got a tip.
Mm.
And it's different when
You want high value men on your
exactly
OnlyFans.
and women. The women I actually don't have a fucking problem with.
That's why I didn't bring them
The
up.
women pay full price and tip on top of it. Like niggas will come in during a special. Like that my normal price is $18.75 a month, and you come in on a $7.50 special, and you see everything I got. There's no reason for
You
you not
shouldn't
to throw
tip.
some extra.
You tip.
Do you tip
And
though?
that's not even just because
I
it's
only
my
follow
OnlyFans
real
page.
ass porn stars.
I'm talking about just in everyday life.
Of course, I tip in everyday
And
life.
that's what I was about to get to. Like, and I think that's just me. It doesn't even have anything to do with it being my OnlyFans page. It's just because I am a chronic tipper. Like, I just finished getting fucking jelly bean hair braided, and the style that she got cost $130 for God knows why, but I still tipped on top of it
Better man than
after
me.
everything that I paid for.
Right.
Her braids.
I
It's
tip on
just
everything.
I tip people for their time
Right.
and they craft. You know what I mean? Like,
I tip all my
if I
food
didn't, it's
drivers.
because like at that particular point, like the payment method that you needed, I had to work with what
Well,
I had to work with
if we,
because my money is split all over the fucking place. Like, so
well,
one person get paid in Cash App, I had to give you what I had there, so I could. There was nothing extra in it.
oh, well, if you tipping for time, there's a good reason why I don't tip my barber then.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers never
First of
on
all, your
time.
barber should fire you because you don't tip them. I've always tipped my barbers.
Tipping this nigga.
That's niggas
Mentioned
like
in the
you.
post, what I do?
You said what?
It's niggas like you.
Yeah, but
That don't tip?
Yeah, bro.
So?
It's a service industry. They gave you a service.
Nigga, my
Tip
haircut
it.
was already fucking $40. Fuck you.
Look, first of all,
you got a special going on. The special that I
Nah, Dev,
currently
go to
have,
hell.
the special that
shit.
I currently have going on is only for new subscribers. I had a special that was for both new and expired subscribers that ended at the end of October. But at this point, if you are an old subscriber of mine, you already know what it is and you know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You come back, you come back. You don't.
Nothing for
It is what it
you.
is. But y'all know what y'all getting from me already. So with y'all knowing that, I don't have to do anything to like really attract
Cause you've already
y'all to come
seen
back.
those
Because honestly,
boobs.
with the 1875,
So
That's
nothing
too
for
low.
new.
Y'all might be like, no, Mimi, man, you tripping. No, but with everything that I'm doing and how often I'm pumping shit out, that's too low.
If you wanna
Considering what other
see
bitches
those
charge. So
booty
y'all
cheeks,
niggas just gonna have to be grateful.
you gotta
If
pay
My
you
turn to
for
be
the
it's my
booty
turn to be the
cheeks.
narcissist tonight.
so would you okay?
Make them
So
pay for
you said you
that
have an anxiety, and I don't
ass.
know what this nigga's even singing about anymore.
Make them pay for that ass.
You've
Pay for
been
that ass.
you've been listening to Soul Sonic again, haven't you?
Nah, I just felt like
You just felt the mood.
they should pay for that ass.
So if your OnlyFans blow up to the point where VH1 reaches out to you and wants to do for the love of Mimi, are you down for it?
No.
Not doing it.
Dude,
You hit the switch. Yeah, on top. Up there. There you go. You stop that. You disgust
you
me.
hit the mic's clip.
That's
But
why
when
would
you
the
do
mic
it-
have a click?
But when you do it, you gotta like. So when you stroke it, you gotta make sure that you get like under the glands. Besides that, you get the balls.
The gooch.
So when you jerk it,
What the fuck
gotta
do?
massage this
Why are we
thumb,
here,
lady.
Tone?
Make
Because
sure.
she won't do the show without us.
Make sure that when you are giving hand jobs, you're not just all about the straight up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
bitches be trying to treat niggas' dicks like shake weights.
Facts.
yeah. So when you are giving hand jobs, or maybe it's not even a full hand job. Maybe you was sucking dick
I'm sorry,
and your
I'm a
jaw
sick
got a little
nigga.
tired, you need a break, or maybe you just want to switch it up because I tend to switch things up during. I switch speeds, I switch hand motions. I tailor head to the niggas. You might see one video and be like, why she sucking dick like that? Because that's what that particular nigga likes. And then when you see the next video, I might be doing it different because that's what he likes. I know how they like it individually. So it is what it is. But yeah, ladies, when you are stroking dick, don't just do that. You gotta be sensual with it. Make sure like you really massage the head and use that thumb. This is the underside of the penis. This is the glands, okay? Make sure the underside, you're gently massaging and rubbing it. But have a lot of spit on it when you do it. So it's slick.
I just want you to know when niggas go to listen to the audio, that whole segment gonna sound weird as hell.
Hi, how are you?
Cause all you gonna hear is just thumb on microphone.
Shit, we all are. And I'm definitely blocked until the 27th.
Hey, fuck you. You tuned into this motherfucker. I work here.
Like dog was like, ain't you blocked, nigga?
Now, that was just Friday night.
Didn't you just get out? Well, you're not out yet.
No. I'm
Monte
never
just
there.
got out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I went out. I went in the day he got out. But now,
Why
so the
we
botch
on
porn
Facebook
scene,
chat?
the botch porn scene, that was just Friday. Saturday, I was actually supposed to be recording my Uber scene.
Uber Airways,
So
Uber
I got a
Airways.
driver for that. They already, locked in.
Was this
Agreed.
an actual Uber worker, or does somebody still have the thing left over from?
Hey, you don't gotta lie. You had Tone do it.
No, hell to the no.
Um,
Y'all was fucking in the back of his
so
Mountaineer.
no. So we were supposed to do this Uber scene on Thursday. I'm sorry, on Saturday. And like everything was fucking up. I think that my co-star was still kind of like a little saucy, like from the night before, because he still tried, like even the next morning, it wasn't working. Um, it wasn't shit. It
Dog
was
had a
just,
bad weekend.
yeah, he did. Um,
Uh,
but then it's like the driver's like,
back-
oh, so I told him I'm like, we gonna have to reschedule. He was like, oh, good, because I just ate and got sleepy. Nigga, you cannot be driving us around with the itis. So
Who was supposed to drive the car?
Like, was
the
this
person.
Canyonero.
But then, so I ended up getting hit by two guys that
At the same time?
not this time.
At the same damn time.
No, I mean like they hit me to be on some like surprise me in the meal type shit. I didn't know
Oh.
neither one of them was coming.
They damn
Well,
sure was
they really
making
not
sure you
now because
was.
like they apparently weren't the only surprise visitors because my period came like 3 days early, so that canceled all my weekend actions. So now I got two niggas that's in town that I
Can't
really actually been wanting to see because they
can't
don't really visit often,
can't touch
and
touch.
You a red flag.
it's all I am, bro, and I'm real salty.
Just better late. See,
You
now
should
that
you
even
should
makes
have
Well,
better
put
better late than
one of
never.
them
should put your
leaves
red
tomorrow
wig on.
morning, but the other one he'll be here for at least another week or so.
Okay, you got
So
time.
I got time for that
Do
one.
they
Got
watch
time.
But
this?
the one that I really, really, really wanted because I haven't had it in a long time, it's like, I'm
You should have put your red wig on.
like, dang, man.
Black Widow?
I'm not a heavy bleeder. I've been putting like super tampons up to like
Rip.
try to hover you.
Bro, that's good. You gonna get toxic shock.
Probably.
Gonna suck your whole damn coochie in.
I really don't care at this point. It'll be worth it.
You gonna
Y'all ain't
risk
had
it.
that mouth.
You gonna
I
risk
have.
it all. God damn, y'all horrible. Gonna risk it all.
Some people you just gotta risk it off.
We gonna have to
Hey,
take it.
it's been abnormally nice this weekend, which is
It
dope.
was.
It sucks though because with it being so nice this weekend, this would have been like the last weekend for me to be able to like get some shit off,
What outdoors?
outdoor stuff, and I couldn't because
Are you gonna fucking listen now?
bitch showed up. I am not a snow fucker.
Whoa. That is a wild ass question.
I
to
mean,
just
I would
randomly-
have to be like so fucked up, bro. Like to
Like,
do it when it's cold outside. He's
Right.
always cold though. So I don't think we
So-
can make that. Because even before he shows up in the hotel, like when I'm there, it's a cool 65 type shit.
you putting the heat on hell ASAP.
And when I know he's on the way, I'll be like, "Dee, dee, 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 dee,
Dog,
dee,
turn it
dee,
up.
dee, dee, dee." And I'm like, bro, once we get to fucking, it's gonna get hot in here anyway.
When
But
did you get used to having normal
I asked him,
temperatures?
I said, are you anemic? He was like, damn, I might be. I don't know. I said, because you
'Cause-
always cold, bro.
You should go
And-
to the doctor. His iron problem.
Because he ended up like he didn't leave.
He
He
needs to
didn't
take
leave.
iron
He didn't
pills.
leave Friday
Right.
night. He ended up staying because he was like, man, I gotta redeem myself. So he thought, in the morning things are reset. He'd be ready to go.
Better late
And
than
when
never.
I tell you, like his feet felt like ice blocks
You
when
know
they
what it
touched my
is?
leg.
His potassium probably low.
It's something.
See
Yeah,
that?
Teresa got
he
the cold
probably
feet
don't. He
situation,
probably
too.
don't eat bananas because he think that shit gay.
Why would he think something's gay like that when he clearly
Because niggas don't eat bananas because they think it's gay.
you make smoothies?
And
I
Then
don't eat them because they stink and they
And-
gross and
and
they
your
just too mushy. I
potassium
don't like the
get low.
consistency.
you make smoothies.
I love, but pause. Bananas are great.
You a nigga that eat your banana sideways.
No, you just gotta cut it up.
Little small
Bro, if you
chunks.
are a terrorist and you were literally like biting your banana from the side
Yo, I saw.
because you
I,
don't want niggas to think you suck dick,
I
you are doing a little bit much.
I saw a TikTok and the nigga was eating a sub sandwich, but when they got up close to him, he was biting that motherfucker from the side.
Yeah.
And the caption was like, "We can't normalize this." I was like, "You got there, man. Why would you eat your sandwich?"
Sub sandwich, dog. Y'all gotta grow the fuck up.
Yeah, that is
They
fucking
never will,
ridiculous.
bro.
That's the sad part they won't.
They never will.
But they'll eat butt willingly. I don't get it.
Hey man, it's a lot of-
I mean, I'm not saying if you want to eat butt, but don't
Do
think
you-
eating your sub sandwich the
do
right
you-
way
do
makes
you
you
eat
gay.
butt, Tom?
It's not a thing that's on my agenda.
So this picture fly, but it really do make me look like a
A
sick,
narcissist.
nigga.
Oh,
Like Juan, you really just walking around life calling yourself God. What's wrong with you, though?
you're not heartbreaking anymore. You're not young, so
I've reached the advanced level of narcissism.
Hey, well, I don't know if y'all heard about the
Apollo.
man killing his daughter's boyfriend because he sold her into a sex trafficking.
Yeah, I heard
ring.
about it. I didn't hear the whole story, but I heard about the story
Why is he in jail?
because he killed the man.
He didn't kill a man.
I mean,
He bleached a blemish
as a father,
on society.
You know
I'm
what?
not. I understood what he did because that's exactly what I would have did.
So,
Comma, but in the eyes of white America, he
Right.
killed the man.
in
That's why he in jail.
situations like that, it's like, so you would rather prosecute him and take him to court for him to get like for like people who don't get like they get sentences that don't match the crime.
Right.
Like shit like that, you need a L. Like you need to never come home. But you gonna get out in like 15, come back and
All right.
do the same shit.
No, 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 no. I feel what you're saying, but the issue is the man who should be under the jail getting butt raped
That's what I'm talking
by
about too.
Bubba is dead.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so like you want me to let you get away with this shit. So like you took my daughter, sold my daughter into sex slavery. And now if I just let the cops do their job, you get caught, you're gonna go to jail.
You may or may not.
You may get off.
You may get off.
So if I just eliminate you from life permanently because the judicial system is fucked up, I gotta go sit down and take an L.
Look, I feel like certain crimes, there should be certain crimes where dead on sight is normal. It's that's what it is.
Right. You know, they need to there's certain crimes need automatic L.
Just dead on sight. I don't care.
Like, look, bro, you gotta go. He'll get you
Child kidnapping.
off the street. Get you off the street.
Anything dealing with kids, period.
She get you right off the streets.
Special cemetery for you.
She get you right out of here.
And
Like,
it's where the dogs go and piss
now,
at all the time. And
you're
shit like
right.
that.
Now, that's one thing. Now, if I put you in jail for like life, you know, nobody's got to murder you because they eventually gonna kill you in there.
No,
you're gonna
they
die.
may not kill you, but he also may become a kingpin. But who knows?
But you're going to die here. Is the point?
You're gonna die in this moment,
You're still going to die
right here, right now.
Who, me?
Talking about the person.
No, but they're going to die in there.
So let me ask you a question. If you found out that somebody kidnapped KK, I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's what
We
we
don't have
say.
to worry about
But
it.
that's the situation. But you'll go to jail because you
Right.
killed him.
That was my whole point, telling them like niggas, like if I do not kill you and I let the cops do their job, you're gonna get 15 years, you gonna come fucking home.
Then you kill him again. You kill him when he gets out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You said kill him again.
so
How you kill somebody
you
twice?
should just
Dig up
should
their
give me,
body,
like, a
double
purple-
tap it
you
again.
should give me like a purple heart for getting this nigga off the streets.
But you're not white though. That's why.
Hey, so
What color was that man who killed him?
you know what's funny? They were all white.
Okay.
What's funny is when I was sucking dick this weekend,
the fuck?
got
How
the-
we get back here?
I got the because I didn't tell them. I got the hiccups in the middle of sucking dick, and then it just hit me. It was like, hey, it's like the dick ups, and then I just started laughing uncontrollably. That shit was funny.
Just because
Have y'all ever got the hiccups while giving head?
just because the word sex is in sex trafficking doesn't mean we have the right to go back to talk about your sex capades.
That was just funny because I thought about it because I felt like I was gonna get the hiccups again.
You are going to get the hiccups now, but that was a bad transition.
So apparently that I found out what the initials SW stand for and when they use it on TikTok.
Sex worker?
Yes.
you know that?
Hell no, my goofy ass in there thinking. I was like,
You know, in your defense, you don't follow porn stars to know that.
she was like, I'm a SW. I was like, what the fuck? Then I was like, BB though? Like, okay. So
Who do you follow that you seen that?
SW BB though? That's just random chicks on TikTok.
Uh,
I don't know these hoes.
got jinxed.
Because there's one that she
I saw her
literally.
on my For You page and she
Yeah.
was talking about a Brazilian butt lift and how she went and got one and then she started making her ass clap. So I was like, oh, I'll hit the plus button because you deserve a follow. And now
We got to start going live on TikTok. I heard that's the place to be.
first, you got to have a certain amount of followers to go live on TikTok.
All right, well,
I think I can go live.
What do you need to show me? 'Cause
Hold
I
on. You
can't-
might be. I'm not saying you wrong. I swear I seen the live button before.
well, apparently science is backing up a Cardi B quote.
Boy,
Science
Science
and Cardi
I'm
B.
scared
is
of
now
what
backing
quote
up a Cardi B
are they
quote.
referring
I don't
to.
think I'm high enough for
Is it
this.
something about the little dangly thing in the back of her throat?
No, a hoe never gets cold.
Mm.
Huh?
Turns out Cardi B may have been onto something when she famously proclaimed that a hoe never gets cold, and now science is backing her up on it. A new study published in the British Journal of Social Psychology has confirmed why scantily clad women are less likely to catch a chill than their covered up counterparts.
Why do hoes never get
So,
cold?
the study called When Looking Hot Means Not Feeling Cold, Evidence That Self Objectification Inhibits Feelings of Being Cold, was co authored by 6 scholars, including University of South Florida grad student Roxanne Felix. So, yeah, Cardi quoted, and they got her quoted as saying, "It's cold outside, but I'm still looking like a thotty because a hoe never gets cold." So it seemed like what Cardi was saying was that she was too focused on how she looked and what she was wearing to feel cold. We wanted to test that scientifically, and so we did, and it's true.
So what you telling me is, if I dress like a hottie love thotty, and then I go to work, I won't be cold in the meat room.
Well,
Cause,
um,
cause
The meat room.
they surveyed women as they
pause.
stood outside nightclubs on evenings when the temperatures dipped down into the chilly 40s. They asked the participants to report how cold they felt before their photos were taken and coded for the amount of skin exposure. They also asked the women how intoxicated they felt and how many drinks they had consumed, as their blood alcohol levels may have affected their reaction to the cold weather.
That's a
The
fact.
results revealed that women who were flashing ample amounts of flesh, clad in crop tops and miniskirts, felt no colder than women wearing coats and pants. While that may surprise some readers, the Post was told that the study results backed up her when looking hot means not feeling cold study theory. So yeah,
Low key though, that kind of do make sense. Cause like just like you remember, just think about all the nights we done went to the club. And it done been like fucking November. Balls fucking freezing outside.
yeah.
Motherfuckers in short skirts and
Women who are highly focused on their appearance have a diminished capacity to feel cold, regardless of how much of their body is exposed to cold weather, because they're not preoccupied with the elements at that moment.
Yeah, they don't
and,
care.
and I think that's the real reason why people pregame.
No, they pregame because it costs too much to buy drinks in the bar sometimes.
Yeah, but wait
Well,
after
I mean,
after you
pre-gaming
been
goes for several reasons. Is one, it saves you money
as a fact.
Definitely.
because the more you drink at home, the less you have to drink when you're out.
Right,
Big
because I was
facts.
fucked up before I got here.
When you pre-game, you already lit. You're not walking into an environment like, damn, man, I really don't want to be in this motherfucker. You walking in like, oh shit, that's like Troy on waiting to exhale. You come in the door stepping. So it's a lot more fun when you're able to walk into an environment and you're already loosened up
This is
versus
true.
having to get there, not even know if you go be served and getting your drinks, especially if you're going to fucking Diamonds. Hoe ass bartender, you bitches suck. So, you know what you're getting. You already turned up and you ready to fucking go. Plus, you get to save some money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't waiting in no long ass lines. They can just go to the kitchen counter and shit, pour up. Y'all go smoke, do whatever y'all do. Y'all good.
See, that's
So
why
yeah, pre gaming comes
that's why I couldn't be a
for
football
different
player.
reasons.
Like imagine having to tell your coach, like, look, G, there's 70,000 people out here. I need to smoke before we go out here.
Well, speaking of football players,
Okay.
You can't take breaks like that because your mind could be anywhere at that moment.
no, y'all should already know. It's big news. This is being that it's pretty much a transition for a former Raiders
Oh,
wide receiver,
Uh,
Henry Ruggs.
yeah, Don, wow.
And to see that there are people actually like trying to make comparisons, like, oh well, I didn't see, Caitlyn Jenner being ran under the bus like this, and
So,
she hit somebody. Like, bro, she was not drunk with an blood alcohol level twice the legal limit. She
so
was not
before you,
going 156 miles per hour.
Tam, why do you even have a car that go that fast?
Like,
There's no place on this planet where that speed is acceptable, except for in the sky.
Daytona 500.
This is not Daytona.
But you said there was no place.
Shut up.
What the fuck I gotta shut
hit
up
him with the
for?
logic. My hair looks really pretty today.
Yeah, this is gonna tell me shut
Considering the
up.
fact that I had a lot of stuff going on, y'all see I'm getting better at laying my own lace. Shout out to YouTube.
YouTube is God.
Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah, dog fucked up.
Yeah.
Cause paying motherfuckers
And even
$200 to put my shit on and then it comes off in 2 days. Nah. Paying
but,
them $70, $80 for reapplication every time I need to put back on.
but,
Nah.
here, but here's
Go
the
on
thing.
YouTube and make sure that y'all follow the hair diagram.
But here's the thing though. He killed the woman, right? Terrible human being. But that's not what's gonna get this nigga crucified.
Dog.
He killed the dog too. And Peter don't play.
It like
That nigga,
156 miles per hour on the
Bro, the
street.
speeding ticket alone.
he
And,
went
you
up.
know, it's being reported that the woman that was in the car, as it burst into flames, she was screaming for help. So, on top of being hit and put in that situation, being trapped in a burning car, why? And people keep, oh, well, people make mistakes. They human. That is not the type of mistake that you need to make. Like, there is no reason for you to be that fucked up and driving. And then you're driving at
Where
156 miles per hour. I don't want to hear no excuses for
where
that,
was his
like
people at?
whatsoever. Whatsoever.
Where's his
He don't
driver?
even need his people. They have a fucking program for
Right.
players that they send motherfuckers to come get you.
That's what I was gonna say.
And even
Where
if
was
they
his
didn't send
driver?
somebody, you don't got enough money for Uber. You don't got enough money for Lyft. I'm getting in one just to fuck. You couldn't get in one to save motherfucking life on the road.
There is nowhere that you could possibly be really. Where the fuck do you need to drive 156 miles?
He wanted to see the little biker boy shit.
Yo, they gotta stop. They gotta stop letting niggas buy Ferraris,
Big
and,
facts.
and Lamborghinis, really, because they obviously don't know what the fuck to do with them.
And for him to be like so young, like you're that young and because I think they say he's facing like 46 years.
Yeah, they're gonna throw all of it
Um,
at him too.
Because, he was drunk, he was speeding.
He killed the
I
white
think it
woman
was a
and her
gun in the
dog.
car. He killed the person, and then he's even being charged because his girlfriend was riding with him. He's being charged for her being injured.
Yep.
So all of that shit together,
And
looking at 46 years.
and the crazy part is, with him being an athlete, I'm pretty sure he's heard the phrase, "It only take one bad decision to fuck up your entire life."
Oh, this definitely is.
And this is the one bad decision that is ruined.
And it was completely and
Avoidable.
totally
Avoidable.
fucking avoidable.
Yeah.
And
For
people
sure.
keep, and it's just, people make mistakes. And it was, oh, my favorite. It was just a bad lapse in judgment. Like, bro, you have enough money. Okay. Somebody would have picked you the fuck up. And there is no reason why you couldn't just call some form of transportation. Okay. Even if you call, coach, I'm fucked up, bro. Can you get somebody else come drive my car home? Something. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers would have made accommodations. But not only did you get behind the wheel to drive drunk 156 miles per hour, just because you could. Because niggas feel like once they make it, they're untouchable and they can do shit and nothing will ever go left. Well, that shit took a hard left,
That's the mistake people
a
make.
hard one. Now I can appreciate, like his teammates ain't just like, from what I've seen anyway, they haven't just like outright shit on him like, oh no, fuck dude, like he gotta, they are, offering condolences to the family, but they are still supportive of him, and hating that, that decision has put him in the situation that it has, or maybe they just, hey, go out here and say this shit on camera, but that nigga really a bum.
Yep.
That nigga woke up in the hospital with a dead body and no job.
But and now what?
Because they
You
released
you
that nigga.
you threw away
ASAP.
you threw away your career because of what? What what was the reason?
A lapse in judgment. That's what his goof ass get.
I can't see that as a lapse in judgment. Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I just feel like it's like if it was just a normal, hey, I was driving drunk 40 miles per hour, didn't pay attention to the stop sign type shit, I think I would be a little bit more like, even though you shouldn't drive drunk, most of us are guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? Lapse in judgment. But you doing that and you intentionally going 156 fucking miles per hour, at that point, that's no longer a lapse in judgment. That's just you being young niggas that get money, they think they fucking untouchable, and you in the league now. And I don't know if you felt the worst thing that could happen was you getting pulled over, and you felt like being a celebrity was gonna get you out of that, or well, don't matter, I got money to pay the tickets. But now look, for the rest of your life, you gonna have to carry with you that you pissed off your career and you killed somebody.
Big facts.
But what if he
That is
doesn't?
how you
But
will be
what if
known.
he doesn't go to jail?
That is your legacy. Fam, he killed a
Bro said
dog.
being young, silly, and rich, and it's a lapse in judgment, terrible judgment.
I'm
And
just
I
saying, bro.
just,
What if he don't go?
yeah, maybe if, like I said, if it was just
Like he gets
driving
off,
drunk and it happened, but the
or like he
doing
don't
that
make it
when
to
you
the
didn't
court.
have to and speeding on top of it, that was just excessive.
No,
At
nigga,
that
like,
point, I feel like you just show, but it's not even a lapse in judgment. You just was trying to show the fuck off and you was doing too much, and now it ended tragically.
what if he don't go to jail?
Some white person's gonna kill him.
Dante Stallworth did the same shit.
Too
Not,
much. Too much pub. It's too
not
much
only did he
publicity on
not
him.
go to jail, he came back and played.
It's too much publicity on
3
him.
more seasons.
So I'm just saying, like, what if niggas
It's
don't
too
go to
much
jail?
publicity on him right now.
I don't think so. Don't nobody know this
Leonard
nigga.
Little. But yeah, I just, mm-mm. But y'all know how I feel about people driving stupid anyway. That's
Big
like one
fact.
of my biggest
Especially here, because in Milwaukee,
pet
niggas do it all
peeves.
the time.
There was actually a video that I watched where it was on the south side a couple days ago. It was a school bus driving. It was somebody that was behind. I don't know if they had like a dash cam or whatever in their car, but one car sped around the left side of the school bus to get in front, and it was another car that was behind them. I don't know if they were like drag racing or whatever, but they tried to go around the right, but it was a whole bunch of parked cars there. So they slammed into this parked car, kind of hit the tree a little bit, and then he came out. He dove out of the driver's side window. I was, man, I lost control. No, you didn't. You just full on smacked it because you thought that you was just finna go baseline and it didn't go your way. I was actually mad the person that recorded the video didn't like get who did it, because I'd have been all in this shit. Like, that's
Yeah.
just stupid ass get. Because I just hate niggas a lot
I think we
behind
all
it. But
do.
like, that is one of my biggest. I always say, man, if I die, I think it's gonna be traffic. It ain't gonna be no illness. It ain't gonna be a random stabbing. It's gonna be some traffic shit. And I don't even feel like it's gonna be an accident. Somebody go shoot me because I'm so quick to be like, punk ass bitch. Like, I will call you out your name so quick. My temper is horrible when I'm driving. That's why I don't like to drive. Oh, you know what? An actual good news. Like, that I was actually happy to see Tone. Did you see that MPS is supposed to be implementing I think it's like the financial literacy courses now?
Yeah, I posted it as soon as, and literally like minutes after they put it on Fox 6, I posted it.
Yeah,
Because that's always been my thing. Like, you got us taking these dumbass unnecessary classes. I don't need algebra 2, fam. Give me a fucking banking course.
yeah, but they're starting to implement financial literacy courses, and I think that that is something that is long overdue.
It is.
Like
That's why we behind.
like financial literacy. Where the fuck what happened to home ec where you teach motherfuckers basic shit like how to cook, how to sew a fucking hole in a t-shirt or something? Like, they don't teach any life skills whatsoever anymore. Like, none at all. But they make you take like the dumbest shit. Like, why does study hall even exist? So then let me go home. Because that was the problem at Custer. I had 2 study halls during the day. And then at the end of the year, they're like, oh, well, we can't graduate you because you're a half a credit short in gym.
But it's study
I
coming.
had like 2.5, 3 credits over like the credit requirement for graduation. but because it wasn't in the areas, like I was missing a half accredited gym, y'all gave me 2 study halls
Right.
when
Sure
y'all
did.
could have gave me 2 gym classes.
Mm-hmm.
Whose fucking fault is that?
That's their fault.
How about you go tell my guidance counselor that they're fired and let me walk across the fucking stage, because
Mm,
that's your job to keep up with that. I brought my transcripts in to you.
mm.
So yeah,
Your
Custer
fault.
tried to play me.
Your fault.
I am, y'all know that I've always sucked with promoting myself. That's never been my strong point at all. Cause I don't like to feel like I'm spamming people. I don't like
Face
to feel like I'm harassing people. And I know that that's definitely something that I gotta get better at, especially with me wanting to, expand my brand and everything. But it's difficult because some of you niggas, like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all will tag everybody, including Mary, Joseph, and Jesus. Like, y'all don't care. Y'all will just tag, 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 tag. Like, whoever see it, see it. And
or
I
post
can't
your
do that.
video in every single group, even if it ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah. And I'm not there. Um, and I think my problem is I run my business and handle promotion without doing things that I know irritate me as a consumer. So that keeps me from doing a lot of things. Cause I be so mad when like people, not because like I get it, they want as much visibility as possible. But when it's like, bro, you don't even talk to me on a regular basis, and now all of a sudden you tagging me in your shit, it'd be weird. But yeah, whatever. I just don't like the notifications. If I didn't have to get notifications every time somebody commented or did something and reacted with the post, then I honestly wouldn't care. I would just leave it there. But if you ever see me untag myself from something that you posted, it's because the notifications was getting on my nerves and it was just doing too much. Oh, I am so most of you have noticed already that I didn't end up doing the pop-up shop this weekend. I couldn't really say anything. I'm suspended on my main page where I had really been promoting it, but they ended up doing I guess they had to like repave the parking lot or some shit like that weekend, so they ended up canceling it, which was good for me because honestly I wasn't prepared. I wasn't really into it.
And why did you agree?
Because at the time everything was good. It was afterwards she got notified of this. It was late, last minute kind of a hey.
Yeah, and just like trying to get certain things like shipped
Right. So you could have just said no.
was an issue. No, this was after the fact. Um, but yeah, that and the fact that because it was the beginning of November, the extra money would come because Reed's birthday is this month, so it was more so just doing it for extra money. It wasn't because it was really like I'm excited about it because we know that on this particular instance, I was going to be on somebody else's ticket. It wasn't my own, and it's a lot easier when I'm doing stuff.
You control your own narrative.
Again, you could have said no.
And I just said why I didn't, bitch ass nigga, because I wanted the fucking money for it. I needed the extra money. It wasn't something that I wasn't super into doing it. But when I canceled it, I wasn't broken up about it. I was like, yeah, the extra money would have been nice. Kind of like me getting fired from my job. I didn't need the job. I didn't really want to work the job, but the extra money to be able to put towards what I want to do was nice. But once, having to leave it, it wasn't like a big deal. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I was depending on that. No, it's different.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
just worry about how you a fucking narcissist. Let me ask you shit.
Fuck
Fucking
you.
piece of shit.
God damn.
Fuck you are.
And
Oh
some,
my.
Worry about why people think you a terrible person instead of being in my fucking business.
somebody
Oh,
likes it.
oh shit.
And she doesn't think that.
Mm.
So that's all that counts right now.
Juan with the comeback.
She likes my personality.
You better quit talking crazy to me if I send her a free sub.
I did it to you right now.
Thought that was so.
Unnecessary. No, just
Like, dog,
why?
why can't you just let it go? Like, you never, Never, never. Just take the L and walk away. You always got to go just a little bit deeper to get the W.
See, it's
Give it
people,
that 330 days.
Like,
it's people like you why I get kicked off the fucking internet.
No, it's because you're fucking terrible.
you are a terrible person.
You see that? If you said that on the internet,
Think about it,
I
bro.
probably would have been like, "I'll fuck you up. I'll punch you in the throat," and they'd have been like, "30 days, my guy. Stop threatening people."
Bruh, you went on someone live and said, I'll punch you.
Did you not hear what she said?
No.
Oh, well, see, then you probably would have said the same shit.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have. But she wouldn't have said whatever she said to you, you probably deserved it.
I'm
So
pretty sure.
Why the fuck is it always you deserved it?
Because of the person you went
The
live,
only
you
time-
fuck with her all the time.
The only time that I give you the benefit of doubt and say, you know what? Juan didn't necessarily have to do anything to provoke that. It's Keish. Because Keish just wakes up and just be like, ooh, got some zingers for Juan and Tone. So those are the only ones that I'll really just be like, all right, maybe he didn't do nothing.
You know what?
If
Maybe
anybody else sting you, I'd be like,
what did I do to deserve that?
yeah. That's like the whole situation like before. When I said that y'all deserved it. When she stung you, Monte, and everybody else. Motherfuckers, oh man, y'all just mad because she said no. I said they fucking deserved it.
We deserve nothing
Whatever.
but good fortune and bad bitches.
I deserve so
Maybe
much.
I deserve peace and tranquility.
I'll never have it
That's
because
why it's on your hat.
I'm at peace.
Are you tranquil?
Hmm?
Are you tranquil? I don't
Nah,
think
I'm
that's
just
a
at
word
peace.
for tranquility.
Until the day I don't have to go to a real
fuck with you and
job.
all these Komoyo beads.
They center me.
You know, old niggas got to keep their chi in check.
No, for real. Like the first one, every stone has a purpose, and
See,
No, I'm just saying they look like that shit off Black Panther that Okoye
you
was
just take
shooting.
one off. I'm out.
Tom be out here hanging out with bitches that make candles and sell potpourri. Like, Tom a different kind of nigga, low key.
Maybe you the different kind of nigga.
You know what? I honestly feel like one day Tone gonna walk in here with them CCL earrings and
Oh.
some flip flops.
Okay, I'll give you the flip flops and the linen, but not the earring.
with a linen fit.
I definitely would do the linen. I have a linen fit, nigga.
And he gonna be bald too.
With the gray beard still intact.
Just
That's
like
the look now.
just
The
like
moment that nigga get to talking about ways to, I think we should tap into how to elevate to your higher self. I'm blocking him.
You might as well block me now because I showed me on a whole other podcast.
Blocking.
Tone just
But that's different now because I know you full of shit. I'm talking about when you start wearing seashells and shit.
Yeah, you know I'm full of shit.
we wear the seashells.
It's like them grand rising niggas. Don't nobody take them serious.
You know, niggas are starting to use that to get in with the scams now too. Like, hey, you heard about this new loan that you may be qualified? They walk in with the grand rising now.
That's a bitch on Instagram that just.
Hey, if bill collectors start doing that shit, that's gonna be so funny.
They will. I'm telling you, man. These text messages gonna start being real.
I won't
saucy.
deal with those motherfuckers anymore because I'm currently finally nearing the end of my bankruptcy process. I don't think a lot of people knew that I was like I got a lot of medical bills and shit.
I forgot.
But I'm finally doing that, and I just feel like clean slating it.
Oh, you doing the 7?
And being able to just bro, I got like the list of medical creditors that was on there is fucking ridiculous. Like it was terrible, and I just feel like now is the prime time to do it.
I think I got lucky. Somewhere during the pandemic, all my medical ones fell off.
Yeah. Mine is live and ready to go. And then what's crazy is because you know that I was just in the hospital.
Yeah, that's the only one I have. They hit me for 2 G's.
But remember, I was in the hospital twice. I was in there July, end of June. And then they did my procedure in July, and then I ended up getting sick with COVID. So I was in there fucking August through September. So even though none of that shit is in collections yet, she was like, "She got to tell me twice, sister."
So I got hit on by a crackhead today.
Did she think you had a sandwich in your pocket?
I don't
Did
really
she think you
know.
were the plug? Where you sit? First of all, were you sitting on your porch?
I was not sitting on my porch.
Where were you at?
So like I took the garbage out and then I decided to walk to the gas station because I did not have a cigar. So I'm like, well, let me go and buy some cigars. So I walk into the gas station. I didn't even see like nobody there. Like the only person that was there was a car before I got there. But as I was walking up, they pulled up. So I don't know where this motherfucking lady came from. As I walk in the gas station, I walk to the back because you know they do this thing where you got to buy over like $5 worth of stuff, where they're gonna charge you extra money to use your debit card because the motherfucking Arabs be trying to get all the money.
They charge you the same amount. They want you to spend more because it costs them less to run it.
Anyway, so I'm like, well, fuck it. They got my fruit water. It's only $1. I'm gonna grab like 5 of these. So I go get the water, come back to the counter. I proceed to tell them what type of blunts I want, and like all of a sudden, I just heard this soft voice was like, "So what you want tonight?" I'm like, "What the fuck? This is crazy." So I'm like, I'm not. I'm finna just go home. She said, "You want some company?" I was like, "Bro, why is this crackhead trying to spend quality time with me?"
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that late.
That shit's wild.
Hey, so I knew it was something else about that situation.
The crackhead spending quality time with me.
No,
I definitely
about the
think
car
she.
accident. I knew it was something. I couldn't remember what it was, but then I just remembered that it was a post that somebody made on Facebook, not about the Caitlyn Jenner, but somebody made a post and they said that his girlfriend, his girlfriend that was in the car wasn't shit because she didn't take the charge for him.
Damn.
Says so Henry Brooks' girlfriend was in the car with him and didn't take the charge for him. That's crazy. So basically, she just wanted to spend a nigga money, have a baby by him so she could be straight for life. So she thought she damn sure ain't catch no passes or get tackled. And she was supposed to take the charge to save her own family and they well being. But he continued to get to the money. So they felt that she was supposed to act like she was driving in order for him to continue his football dreams.
They do understand that whoever did it was getting 40 years. So
Yeah,
how
she's supposed to go do 40 years while he
go
still
do
play
40
football.
years?
Yeah.
Like
Even though, even though, now say she had gone ahead and been like, you know what, Antonio Luckett, baby, I'll take the charge. I'll take the charge.
I was drunk that night.
I'll take the charge. She does this. He goes on and continues to play football. Gets a new bitch, possibly a white woman. Completely ignores her in prison.
Most definitely will.
Or he continues to play football,
Right.
gets injured, can't play football anymore. Now, you done took the charge for a nigga to be able to continue his career, only for him to lose it anyway because of his blown out knee.
I think the second I think the second one will be worse.
Or because he didn't learn his lesson the first time
He
because
do it
she
again.
took the charge for him,
He did it again.
he eventually does some more dumb shit
And gets in jail anyway.
and ends up getting cut anyway. This is why you don't throw your life away for somebody else's. Because if they've made a dumb choice once,
They're going to
it's
make
pretty
another
likely
one
that they're
again.
going to make another one. Now, some people are one and done. Like me, I am a one time felon. I did my shit. I went once and that was it. I didn't have to keep going back to realize, like, damn, bro, I really don't like niggas telling me when it's time for me to get up. I really don't like niggas telling me that I can't eat after a certain time. I don't like motherfuckers telling me, like, look, you only get 1 day to pick what you want to watch TV every 30 days. It didn't take me continuously going through that fucking cycle. I went once.
I didn't like it.
and I stayed the fuck out of there.
It wasn't for me. You know,
Not everybody has those type of, clarity moments. Like, damn, you know
Right.
what? Being a criminal was really not, it was leading up to this. All right, I get it. I had my little fun, spent my little money, did whatever. But in the long run, this little portion really wasn't worth it.
you break jail down like that, and you be like, damn, and this niggas who are repeat offenders.
Habitual.
Like you
And I
like
think,
coming to this motherfucking cold place.
and what's
Some
funny,
people, that's all
because a
they
lot
know
of
though.
people have always said, they was like, any nigga that don't mind going in and out of jail got a boyfriend in there. That is a oath. Like, they've been saying that for the longest. Like, any nigga that can't stay out of jail got a boyfriend in there. Because nobody just gonna want to keep going back. Um, but that brings me to like something else that I saw. A question was asked and it said, why are there women that are okay dating men that don't take care of their kids? And one person, guy commented and was like, well, that's because there are women that understand that, women will keep you from, doing XYZ. Now, we know niggas that have fucked up baby mamas, absolutely. We know that women can be very evil, spiteful, and vindictive when it comes to using their kids as pawns. So I want to go on record right out the gate and say that I do not condone this in any way whatsoever. I am not saying that it is cool for anybody to use their kid as a pawn and to keep them from the other parent if that other parent is not negligent, abusive, or just overall unfit. There's no reason for that. But at the same time, I do feel like when it comes to guys, anyway, like since we were talking about like how women will continuously date them, because all a nigga has to do is be like, oh, well, shit, man, my baby mama won't let me see my kids. And they just be like, oh, that's so sad. I hate whatever. But when I was dealing with somebody in that situation, I was asking him, like, all right, well, did you reach out to, whatever? Have you talked to somebody in family court? Like, how you encouraging him to take action to get his kids versus just allowing him to be okay with, oh, but my baby mama said no. And I think my biggest issue with that, with niggas, is because I'm a woman and I know how persistent niggas are for pussy. So you won't take no for an answer when it comes to trying to fuck somebody new. When you trying to get at a bitch in her inbox, when you've been writing the same motherfucker since 2015, hey ma, and not getting a fucking response. Y'all are persistent as hell with that, but not as persistent with being involved in your kids' lives. Y'all will pop up at a bitch or a nigga house, because trust me, it's not just niggas that are deadbeats. Y'all will pop up at a bitch or a nigga house, but y'all won't pop up at your kid's school to see them. That's something that even my dad did. Like when my mom and my pops was beefing when I was a kid, like, and he couldn't come to the house because they was going through their little shit, because he was still wanted to see me and let me know that he was there, he would come to my school. Like I would look up when he'd be sitting there. He didn't have his gun on his hip then. This was, pre pistol Pete days. But I would look up and he'd be, standing in the doorway. Or I'd be working and my teacher would come over smiling and because everybody was used to my pops. Because my pops was like me and this other chick. Uh our parents were like top chaperones. So whenever we had field trips, everybody wanted to be in one of our two groups. But because our parents was cool, like our groups was always close together anyway. So it was usually just like one big group with just them two watching us. But so they knew that that was my dad, and they would tap me on the shoulder. Somebody's here to see you. So it's like y'all don't make as much effort, and I just feel like a lot of people be running with that. When my baby mama won't let me, she won't let me. Like you're not making an effort. Again, I'm not saying that you should have to fight for your kids because you shouldn't. If you haven't done anything to harm them or you're not a danger to them in any type of way, I don't think that anybody should have to force the other parent to let them be involved. So y'all got to stop that shit too. Quit being spiteful and just not letting the other parent be there because you in your chest about some shit. But at the same time, I don't have the same level of respect for any parent that is just willingly walking away from it like, well, I don't want to deal with that parent, so I'm just not gonna deal with the kid. Cause that's never a reason to me. Like your kid is your seed. And as your seeds are the ones that you were supposed to go through hell and high water for. So the fact that you are not able to do that, knowing that this is your kid, that shit just don't sit right with me. Period.
Well, that's why you not them.
At all. Cause look, when I got out, I had custody of Ree. Jelly Bean was nowhere near thought of. I had custody of Ree. And I was on house arrest and it was her birthday. My probation officer tried to tell me that I couldn't go to her birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese because I was on house arrest. I was like, fuck that. I'm not missing my daughter's birthday party. So I was willing to get in trouble to go to my daughter's birthday party. Like I didn't see her every fucking day. I had custody of her because you not go tell me that I can't be there for my kid. So I don't understand how I could do that to a federal officer and you motherfuckers is letting just a bitch with micro braids and some French tips tell you that you
Undone,
can't be there.
undone micro braids too, because you know them hoes don't get the center of their hair done. So
That's low key smart though. That save a lot of time and money. I remember having to sit there when your mom used to braid my hair all the time. That shit is look how long it just took Jelly Bean. I made a Jelly Bean's appointment for 10 o'clock.
this morning,
10 o'clock this morning. Cause I'm like, all right, 10 to 3, that's reasonable. It won't take up, her whole day or whatever. But because of the time that I made the appointment, she's like, well, I didn't get a chance to go to the beauty supply store to get the color hair that you want. If you're okay with pushing the appointment back, then I can just go get it. So then the appointment went to noon. I didn't pick Jelly Bean up. Like we didn't leave there until after 8 o'clock. And her appointment was at noon. Now
mm-hmm.
that's not, speaking bad on her services or anything. I actually went to Ashley Fair. She did a really good job on Jelly Bean's hair and like her customer service and like how she speaks and everything is just amazing. She got that part down pat. Um, I'm just I'm exhausted because I put a lot of stuff on hold today, not knowing when she was gonna get done.
Let's go home.
I was looking at your glasses like, damn, them clear as fuck. What you use to wipe yours off?
Micro rag.
Oh no, I got this shit from Walmart.
Oh, micro
I
rag
finally found it from me
and
going to
hand
Cali.
sanitizer. Seriously.
All right, so one more thing and then we out of here. Because I've seen this post a couple times, and one was even in Cali. Because y'all know with me trying to move to Cali, I'm in a couple of California community groups out there. But one of my Facebook friends posted. She said, "So Walmart uses DoorDash for my deliveries, and this motherfucker done stole my TV."
All right, I'm out, fam. Y'all go ahead and cut the lights off.
Now that was posted, but then in the California group, now this is here, this is local person, but then in the Cali group, somebody wrote, warning, Walmart is using Postmates for deliveries and they are making fake deliveries. I ordered from the Black Friday sale and got an email saying my items were delivered at 3:14 p.m. with a blacked out picture of what was delivered. It was a Christmas item and it's currently sold out. Thanks for taking my niece's gift. All this to say, pick up your items. Don't let the porch pirates or fake deliveries get you. Happy holidays. So when you were ordering things off Walmart, I guess because of the holiday rush or whatever, they are outsourcing to DoorDash, Postmates, or whatever these other, delivery apps are for their drivers. And they're taking people's shit. Now, I don't know why you would do that anyway, because as a dispatch driver, like you have to have all of your information in there. They have to verify who you are. So it's not like you can't say, hey, this person said that they delivered it, but they didn't. I want to, I don't know who took it. Like they can see that you took that shit if you never fucking delivered it. Unless they just feel like they're gonna take it and then the people will instantly blame a porch pirate. But if it's anything like me where I'm home all day and I know when somebody comes on my shit, that's like with UPS. They misdelivered my inventory to a neighbor's house. I know that because I'm home all day. So I get an email saying that my shit had been delivered. I just so happened to uncle had stopped by that day. And he was like, I saw them. They was across he was like, they was across the street though. So if it wasn't for him coming at the same time that the UPS truck was in the neighborhood to tell me that he saw them leaving from across the street at the neighbor house, I never would have knew what it looked. But since they didn't do their job correctly, I went and got my package off of the neighbor's porch and I still reported it as fucking y'all delivered it wrong. I don't have it. Where's my shit? So they should be sending me a replacement. But yeah, so y'all be careful with that if you are ordering from Walmart. You might want to go pick up your shit as you said, or just be ready to file a fucking claim because apparently they are breaking niggas off this
I,
holiday
I
season.
definitely got the little DoorDash kind of confirmation. Like you know how when you order from DoorDash and they'll take a picture of where they deliver your food.
Yeah.
Like I got a notification from Walmart and they did that shit. Like I bought some AirPods and took a picture of my front door. He politely hung my shit on the doorknob. I'm like, damn, y'all don't ring the doorbell or nothing. But for if we saying fuck them, fuck FedEx too.
I've been seeing so many people snap about FedEx.
FedEx always losing some shit or they be stealing shit, so they can suck.
FedEx definitely delivered my neighbor's package to my house. And luckily, like, cause with FedEx and UPS is cool because their labels print the phone numbers of the intended recipient on it. So I just used my business line and I text the number on there and say, hey, is it such and such? You know, I got a package that was delivered to me instead. And then I just had them say, okay, well, after they said it was them, I'm like, well, can you verify the address that it was supposed to go to? And then once they tell me, I'm like, all right, well, I'm, on the corner at this address, blah, 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 blah. You could just walk over and get it. Cause it takes nothing to return people shit. Like,
Nah, it depends on what's in it. Cause
it was some shoes.
niggas don't. That's
But
why. That's why I hate the way Nike send me shit.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, even though
That's,
you get something, you're like, damn man, this could be whatever. Like, just think about the energy you putting out.
that's
You know what I'm
stupid
saying?
ass
Like,
just do it tape on there. Like stop doing that shit.
yeah, I don't be on that. Like,
That's stupid ass.
if there's anything like and it doesn't belong to me and I know like where it's supposed to go, then I'm not take your shit. I don't need that milk. Especially because I know how many packages I get. So now imagine if I kept that shit and then all of a sudden the same shit happened to me and motherfuckers don't get my shit back. Then I'd be salty. Like, keep that shit moving. Keep a little circle
Right,
going.
I don't want your packages. I don't want your mail. I hate when other people mail come to my house.
I hate when anybody anything come to my house. But yeah, so it is a quarter to 11 and I am like starving. I haven't had anything to eat and I'm salty because I can't even eat dick at this point because, well, I can. That's pretty much all I could do, really.
Why is Zanga
Um,
still delivering?
well, because I don't want to, that hemorrhoid is still there. So I don't want to do anal. I don't, hey, if you were
I
listening, how
thought
do
we
you get
was
rid of a
leaving.
hemorrhoid?
I thought we was.
talking to her.
Hey, no, I want to add, like, so people listening, like, how do you get rid of a hemorrhoid? Because it's not like one of them, because I've always had a completely different outlook of hemorrhoids. I've told y'all that. I thought it was like a bunch of grape, like it looks like a bunch of grapes like in your butt, but it's not. Apparently, it's just like a little swelling. But you would think that that would go away after so long, but I guess it doesn't. So I don't know how to make that like. I was sitting there with an ice cube on my ass, and I told them that in the group chat. And guess who decides, hey, I'm going to FaceTime Mimi while she just said that she got an ice cube on her ass? Why was that your first thought?
That wasn't my first thought.
It was. I said it in the group, and then you FaceTime me to ask me what the fuck was my problem and what was wrong with me. Like, but me saying that I was doing that, FaceTiming me to ask me that question, it should have really been a group text.
I didn't think you was for real.
Like you thought that I was just no, I wasn't jiving it. But yeah, so anyway, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. Make sure that you shop www.commercecandycloset.com. I actually should have led with this, but I forgot. I am currently doing a pre Black Friday special. So everything is 15% off on the site right now, as long as you spend at least $25. So you get 15% off $25 and up. That special is currently running now. So this is the time to get busy and get with it. I am still doing local deliveries. I have expanded my local deliveries to all areas now with the 532 zip code. Initially, it was just on the north side. I am now delivering to the south side. You guys just have a higher order requirement in order for me to make that drive over there. And again, make sure you subscribe to onlyfans.com/comer_walker because I have been dropping a lot of heat. Okay. Like I've been dropping so much where it'd be like 6 videos just in a 7 day span. I've been dropping a lot and I still got more on the way. So you will definitely be entertained. You will definitely enjoy the content. Don't take my word for it. I have several subscribers that have no problem vouching for me. If you want to see receipts, I can definitely send you the screenshot, but you will not be disappointed. So until next time, we got to go.
Buenas noches.
Something roaches.
God